Bao has come underneath some hot water, and she does know how to swim. She's part whale. A little bit of context. Bao, as well as Vienna, we used to be pretty good friends back in the day, maybe like 4, 5, 6 years ago. And they actually came to me to talk about becoming full-time streamers and how to become successful streamers. And I gave them as much advice as I possibly could. And, you know, they've transformed here today into some very popular streamers. So, you know, I used to take a lot of pride in creating the streamer Bao. As I often do, I create a lot of streamers here at twitch.tv, sorry, rumble.com/Tectone, sorry, force of habit. But it's unfortunate because Bao has become quite sociopathic lately. But I want to remove my current negative bias because Bao is a very blatant virtue signaler who will say whatever she expects people want her to say, and also a blatant misandrist, hates men, which is crazy because she runs through men at every TwitchCon quite often. So I don't know why we're complaining about men so much when we take that much dick, just my opinion. But let's get into it. I'm gonna try to be as fair as I possibly can. Bao gave a response over the Sykkuno situation. Let's hear her out. For anybody whose XP bar is low, maybe we'll get some experience.
Okay, hello. Can everyone hear me? Am I pretty clear right now?
Wait, where's the kawaii cutesy pootsy VTuber voice, man? What's going on?
Good, okay. I'm just gonna go right into it.
Okay. Just start off by saying, I hate all men.
A few weeks ago, a girl approached me. And
that's rape. Oh my God. A woman approached you? Holy shit. Call the police.
She asked if a tweet I made last year was about,
Good.
We all know who.
So let me get this right. So you tried to cause a relationship issue for a girl who never wanted their relationship issues public because she was trying to work them out between themselves privately. And you're so righteous, you decided to go ahead and take a victim story in your word and vent it out in front of everybody to see without consulting the actual victim? That's a little bit psychotic, don't we think? And by the way, his name is Sykkuno. Just because he cheated on his girlfriend doesn't mean you can't say his name, because Bao, I also know that you're cool with Will Neff and he cheated on his girlfriend too. So what the fuck are we talking about? You're also cool with Fusli and she fucked a married man who had kids. So what are we talking about? How come just because now it's Sykkuno, now you have a problem with this shit? Like, what are we talking about? Let me tell you why you have a problem with it. Because you saw that it was the cool public thing to do to farm Sykkuno. And now that it's bad, now you're stumbling over your own words. You don't know what to do.
And she revealed to me that it was her boyfriend. If it was true that the tweet was about her boyfriend. I said yes. And I asked her if she would like to join a Discord call with me. And in that call, I told her what I've heard from other girls. Girls often at various, events where I meet people, they share with me their negative experiences with him. And
yeah, do you want to know why people approach you with these stories about? Because you are a blatant misandrist. And so women understand they can take advantage of your blatant male hate, knowing that you will believe everything that they say, because there's no subgenre of men that you hate. No, you hate all men. And this is the God's honest truth. Now, it's different from me. I love women, hence why I'm fucking engaged. I hate dumb bitches and I hate whores. There's a very big difference. And by the way, I also don't like men who are whores. So I'm very consistent with my belief, but you have marketed yourself as a blatant misandrist, which is crazy because you got successful by goon baiting men, and also your audience is 80% men at least, so you hate the people who have given you the success you have? It's kind of pathetic.
He often
and that's why so many women approach you with these stories, because they know you're not going to fact check it, because to be honest, Bao, you're just not that smart.
Tries to solicit sex from them. At this point, I felt that it wasn't right of me to speak on anyone's behalf.
Also, very interesting how you're saying they solicited sex from them. Bao, they reached out to Sykkuno for sex. What are we talking about?
So instead of me going straight into the details that were shared in confidence with me, I got her in contact with girls who were affected by this person to share their experiences with her one-on-one.
Bro made a how good was the sex Discord chat, bro. This is some extra Emily type shit.
You know, at that point, I just got them in contact with each other. And after our phone call, I don't know what was, you know, divulged between the conversations between her and the other girls.
By the way, Bao, did you ever ask Sykkuno for his perspective? Did you ever ask the other party what happened? Or are we just gonna blindly believe all women? Like every retard on the internet does. Guys, I wanna make sure that people understand this. You know people can lie, right? Like we're all aware of that, right? Like, you know people can lie, right?
I was more so focused on her safety. She shared with me that she was wanting to move out that week. And during that time, I tried my best to keep in contact with her and make sure she's safe, gave her as much help as possible.
So let me just double check this again. Bao, are you currently sharing Sykkuno's girlfriend's story again when she just made it public that she does not want anybody talking about their relationship? So are you taking this victim's story again and telling it unconsensually? This makes you a predator. Bao, according to you and Mujin's definition, you're being a predator right now. You're taking the story of a smaller content creator that they don't want told, and you are unconsensually telling it on stream. This is disgusting, man. This is crazy.
To make the move as fast and smooth as possible. This is me, you know, telling her pretty much everything that helped me a lot with my recent move. As you all know, I recently moved. That was, you know, it's a lot.
I'll doubt every accusation unless I know the person from now on. No, Stick Keller. You are going to doubt every single accusation and every single allegation until there is proof, and not a preponderance of evidence that people want you to believe. No, proof with your own eyes, because if you actually look into the majority of false accusations on men, you will see there is an overwhelming amount of proof proving their innocence and no evidence at all for any of these people committing crimes, and yet they'll still get convicted. And yet they'll still get falsely charged. It happens all the time. And the public will believe the side that is crying and emotional, which is crazy to me. Because it's crazy to me because a woman can come out and say, I got raped, but a man can come out and say, I didn't rape her. Yet for some reason, the man is instantly guilty, and for some reason, the woman is instantly right. It's a disgusting relationship between these two. And the more that you see it, the more that you'll become disgusted with how pathetic the world is.
Especially in a short amount of time. And she shared with me that friends from out of state.
There's a big difference between grounds to believe and real evidence. Great comment, Wayne Smith.
Would be flying in to help her move. But at the last minute, she decided to talk to her boyfriend. She broke no contact. She wanted to stay. And I, you know, after, you know, helping her, doing what I could, I'm sure her friends also shared the same sentiment as me. You know, we all...
Why are you so pressed about their relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens in their relationship is their fucking business. So why are we, Miss Goody Two Shoes, so obsessed with somebody else's relationship. It's a little weird, don't you think?
Tried our best to help her out of a very difficult situation, but it was, you know, there was nothing anyone could really do. It was her decision, and I think the only thing I could do at that point was respect it, and left it at that. But not long after, this is...
Are we leaking DMs too from the victim who said she no longer wants people to vent out their relationship issues? I am not seeing anywhere these people saying, yeah, go ahead, continue talking about relationships. Now we're leaking DMs. This is crazy. Hey, Mujan has lost 4,000 subscribers since he published his latest video, and if you sort by newest on his video, he's getting obliterated.
Her deciding not to move. You know,
Well, let's read it out loud since we already leaked it, huh? So now that you've leaked her DMs non-consensually, why don't we just go ahead and read them out loud? Hi, Bao. Sorry it's been a bit since I got back to you. I wanted to let you know what was going on, but I imagine probably confusing for you to hear. I said it before I left Sykkuno. I decided to go see if something was pushing me to see before I left and decided to go. I don't think it's helpful for me to go into details, but basically I was shown some things that really made me doubt my decision on leaving. After talking with him for a long time and after seeing the things, I decided it wasn't the choice I wanted to make anymore, so I didn't end up leaving. So there's details that the girlfriend has seen that she does not want to make public that made her decide to stay with Sykkuno. So it sounds like we're not getting the full story. And that's probably why Bao chose to not read this screenshot, because it makes her look like even more of a psychopath.
not to move. You know, I feel like I had did what I could to try and get her out of a very awful situation, but like,
I was trying to be a hero. I was trying to be a hero. Good God, bro. You know that 70% of couples that aren't married get cheated on? 70% of unmarried dating couples experience infidelity at least once in their relationship. Are you really surprised with current dating culture that somebody cheated? No, I'm not surprised. It's fucking ridiculous.
again, you still have to respect your friend's boundaries, and if that was her decision, that was her decision. So I left it as at that. But then, not long after.
And what's crazy, Bao, is I know 4 of your friends who are blatant cheaters, and you have no problem with them. Is it because they're women? Is it because they're women? I know one of your friends that also flies out their tier 3 subs and has sex with them, and you got no problem with that. Is it because they're women? Because in my opinion, that's a pretty unhealthy power dynamic. And in my opinion, I think when both genders cheat, it's bad. So why are you so laser focused on when a man does it? Very interesting. And you've called out none of them. Is what it is.
A VTuber would contact my mod for completely like unrelated thing. But coincidentally, while they were chatting, she mentioned going on a date with Sykkuno. And I was pretty alarmed because in her last message to me, she was shown things that made her doubt her decision on leaving. So, you know, it seemed that things were looking up for their relationship, but that didn't make sense because the VTuber showed me and my mod screenshots of him talking to her as early as 30 minutes ago at this point in time. And so
Maybe girlfriend realized you would have to get a job without Sykkuno. The girlfriend already has a job. The reason why Bao's so heavily invested in this girl is because it's her editor. That's her job. She's a VTuber designer and editor and rigger.
Went
She
back
already makes money. So
to-
obviously she's not staying with Sykkuno for the money. She already makes money.
to the girlfriend and
Makes hella money at that.
told her, hey, do you know anything about this VTuber? She said no. And I told her, I really think you should ask your boyfriend to see his DMs with her, and decide for yourself, you know, like, is he really being honest with you?
Like, listen, dog, it's their business. It really is. It's their business. Come on. Like, this is so weird, bro. This is so weird. Yeah, you might think, like, don't get me wrong, man. I have many friends where I think the person they're dating is fucking retarded. I do. Don't get me wrong, right? I have many friends where I think their partner fucking sucks ass, has cheated on them in the past, and they cannot get it through their thick fucking head that they should break up with the fucking person. And I wait, and I'm like, eventually they'll fucking figure it out, but I'm never gonna force one of my homies to break up with somebody. Now, I might allude to it, I might vague post about it, but at the end of the day, that's between them. Now, don't get me wrong. If Valkyrie were to talk about some bullshit like Hassan, who cheated on her, I would farm the fuck out of Hassan, but I would state my negative biases. And that's the difference, is that, Bao, you're not stating your biases, you're stating this as if you're just trying to be morally virtuous. No, you're doing this because you hate men, right? Now, I'll absolutely farm the fuck out of Hassan, of course, but everybody knows why I'm doing it. I'm not going to do these things and act I'm doing it because I'm a good person. Now, I'd be doing that shit because I'm a fucking hater.
And
This is a scenario where Bao is trying to have her cake and eat it too.
at that point, I'm still just doing what she's requested of me. She wanted to talk to the girl one-on-one. I put them in.
I want to remind you that as of April 16th, this girlfriend has said very publicly, very clearly, that she does not want anybody to talk about this. And Bao, you exposing her DMs has come out after she said she does not want anybody to talk about this. So I'm very curious why you keep on airing out their dirty laundry and leaking their fucking DMs when exactly 23 hours ago, this chick says, I don't want anybody talking about me and my relationship anymore. 8 hours after this, you're leaking their DMs. What are we doing?
in a group chat, and
What
I
are we doing?
immediately left. I felt that this was much more than I bargained for. You know, I was already feeling like I was at my wit's end.
Wits End, side note, used to be my favorite item in League of Legends, bro. That shit used to be so good. Dude, Wits End Static Shiv, oh my god, that shit was peak.
I can't really force anyone to make the right decisions or...
No, Bao. It's not that you can't force anyone to make the right decision. It's that you can't force people to make the decisions that you're making for them. And that's the difference. Listen, man, Will cheated on Caroline. They're still together, and they're happy as fuck, right? The other thing is, you know what? I mean, dude, this is the most delusional girl boss misandrist I've ever seen. Now, once again, would I want to stay with someone who cheated on me? Absolutely not. But if one of my friends decides to stay with somebody that cheated on him, I'm not really going to force them to break up. It's not my call to make, it's theirs.
do anything they don't want to do. And I felt that, you know, I've done what I could while respecting everyone's boundaries.
Like, she's talking about Sykkuno like he's a fucking racist, bro. This shit is so cringe. Dude, VTubers sensationalize everything in today's standards. They freak the fuck out over everything, and they talk about every small issue as if it's like a full-blown, like, coordinated mass crime corporation.
And that is what I felt was the right thing to do.
Farm them.
I, of course,
Farm 'em.
known for a while, as well as a lot
Keep
of other
farming 'em.
people that
I'd also like to let you know about that you were warning people about men approaching them when women were the ones approaching the men. So your misandrous post was also in poor faith and also not even in reality.
this guy's kind of just, he's no good. And I felt that, you know, I already kind of had my taste of what.
Oh my God. Is this chick mentally handicapped? Can you not like speak faster? Like, holy fuck. How is there more?
I guess would happen if things went public.
Yeah, she's talking about like respecting people's boundaries while she's doing the exact opposite. Yeah, like the chick said, do not involve me and my boyfriend in any future conversations. Then Bao goes live and leaks all of their DMs. It's insane.
Like, that's, again, like...
Although maybe Bao is just engagement farming.
Everything that I did to this point was completely private, and I'm not really sure what else I can share or divulge to prove that I am, I guess, like a lot of people are making my role out to be a lot more than it actually was. I honestly just got these girls.
Bao, the only thing that people have done is show screenshots of things that you yourself posted. No one is making it to be out anything more than that. They are showing you what you have posted.
In contact with each other, and I didn't have to, but I did because, well, it seemed like at this point, since so many girls were involved, they should at least be in contact with each other. And also...
Yeah, the Sykkuno dicked me down squad. I got dicked by Sykkuno. Now I'm pissed because I found out he had a girl. Bro, just take the free orgasm, smile, and get on with your life.
My biggest thing is, it's not really my place to speak on behalf of anyone.
You just leaked their DMs and you spoke on behalf of their girlfriend. What are you talking about?
I don't think nothing. I'm personally not a victim. I personally have never been in a situation with this guy, but these other girls have.
Context, Bao has many friends that have cheated on their boyfriends, and she has never called a single one of them out. Context, Bao's also friends with many VTubers who fuck their viewers. Yeah, so let's talk about it, man. Let's keep talking about how man bad, woman good.
You know, that's pretty much all I have to say. Sorry if things are a little jumbled.
I sucked his dick, consented twice, but regret getting my back blown out 3 years later, so he raped me. These people are, well, I really enjoyed it, but now it's been 3 years, and now I heard he doesn't like my favorite anime, so he's a rape. True. Well, I thought he liked cinema roll as much as me, and he lied about it, so he raped me. Oh, okay. I didn't realize we could just change our mind about consent. You know, Mizkif says that's a real thing. He says, it's called delayed realization. It's a very common thing. Oh, well, I guess we'll see about how the Botez sisters feel about that, Mizkif. Maybe they'll change their mind about you as well. We'll see. Give the Botez sisters 10 years to figure out if they consent or not, Miz.
I don't want to mention any more names and add fuel to the fire. I think that emotions are really high because people are hurt and confused and are looking for answers in the wrong places. And I think it would do a lot of good if people hopped off online. And yeah, that's kind of it. I've been offline for the most part, and I hope you...
Good, stay offline. It's really that easy. I cannot believe you leaked the DMs of his girlfriend again when she specifically asked people not to. And they still have the nerve to act like they are truly the morally virtuous one. When obviously, that's me. I'm the main character. I'm the best person on this goddamn platform. The only person with virtues that should truly be praised because I'm him. I'm transgender. I don't identify as he, him. I identify as him because I am him. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.